Okay, 8 o'clock. We're getting started. Done fed my watch cat. And we'll get in here and get the computer up because there's a couple things we're gonna try to get bought today. I should have filmed last night. We got that bed skin on there, see it? I told you that, but I didn't let you see it. You know, we had to make sure everything lined up before we start welding. But I'm gonna weld this one on. A lot of times I'll glue them, but this one's so deformed, I'm gonna have to weld it to make sure it stays. So I got bolts in there right now. As in bolts come out, weld will replace the bolt. And you see it's got a cat goose on top after it's painted. Once it's welded, I'll shoot the inside. I'll take Rust-Oleum and shoot. Reach up in here, anywhere I can get, and I'll really coat it hard. We got the brand new leaf springs there for this dude to replace him. I'm probably gonna put them on today. I'm thinking we'll try to weld this on today. Wayne's got that thing fitted up pretty close. A little bit of weld in there, and then we're done. We'll have to get inside there and shoot some paint on the inside of that so it stays. Yeah, he's getting there looking pretty good. Got that pretty nice gap. I think he might be yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing all right. So we got a lot going on today. Plus I got that crazy auction to watch, and that's gonna cost me a lot of time at auction. Look at that windshield. That's in a little car. Look how long that thing is. It's a big old windshield. Let me back up a little bit. He was telling me to back up a little bit so you can see the whole stuff better. On the right. Still gotta paint that big old block for Johnny's truck. Huh? I'm not sure why that bumper's in place because we had to order some more brackets for this bumper. They must just got sitting there to get out of the way. We've got a bunch of brackets coming. Went ahead and fixed this dent, as you can tell. Oh no, looks like Daniel touched it early. Anyways, I gotta get this thing done, but it's not gonna be this week. The rate I'm going, I'm not gonna make it to this week. Should be done next week without too much trouble. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do here. You see it's really close and not so close. These go away probably a good quarter of an inch. Need to bring it back this way. We'll change the springs first and see what that does for it. If that don't work, then we'll have to come up with something else where this thing's gonna walk sideways down the road. But yeah, I'm glad to have that thing on. Not much putty work to do this truck once that bed skin's on there. This night, got the welds grind down. I still got to shoot inside it. We're prepping the outside for the paint. My plan on this is to prime it, seal it, chase it with paint and clear, buff it. And here we are. We didn't get that crazy Denali bought. That thing went nuts. I went to they went to 12,000 on the next bid. Got it at 12,100 on 14 model Acadia Denali. I mean, that's crazy. Anyways, we got this thing painted, getting painted. I still got a few more coats of red. Red covers bad, but that's actually not covered too bad for red, as bad as it normally covers. But yeah, think about that for a minute. We sold that Traverse for 11 grand. The 12 model. It had 100,000 miles, but I mean, it was loaded. It was nice. That Denali brought 12.1 today. 2 years difference, I know, and 60,000 less miles approximately, but gee whiz, it's crazy. Now somebody seemingly somewhat interested in this thing when it's done. I don't know. He's truck shopping, so I mean, I think we're just one of those places that he stopped checking prices, and I said, you know, you can leave your name and number, and he didn't leave his name and number, so I guess we'll have to. That one's still out there, but I told him to watch my Facebook and see how we come on it. And I guess if he likes what he sees and don't find nothing between now and then, he can do it. I'm gonna show you something here. I didn't show you guys this thing done. Which the boys done most of this. All I did was spray it, help them straighten it in the frame rail a little bit. That thing is, I tried to call the customer twice so far. I mean, it's not a big deal. He's family, so it'll pick it up. But there she is. It turned out pretty good. Pending customer approval. While I'm here, I'm going to show you these two. This dude took it right in the middle. But I like the frame. See how the frame rails look good? And then I'm bolt. Oh, wow, I didn't notice that. That's good. That unbolts. That piece right there. See it? That's good. See it? That is really good. You notice the frame rails ain't hurt on this thing? That's just, look here, that's an extender. That's the extension. Now the core support, you just have to believe me. We gotta change core support. This, I don't know. I don't know, man. Ain't bad if it is. This is a nice little car. We do, bags are flying everywhere. But that's bolt-on stuff. We do have to change, the dash. But you know, interior work ain't so bad. Daniel's my interior guru. He knocks them out. He does a good, clean job. He don't seem to mind it too bad, and it's worth a bunch. So this has been an old person's car. Got the tissues in it. So it's been, look here, mileage due for the next oil change. See, they've kept the oil changes regularly, it looks like, which this vehicle wouldn't have had too many oil changes with 13,000 miles on it. Yeah, they're, as far as body filler in that thing, there shouldn't be no body filler. It should be, for the most part, changing parts. We do have to, I think the core support welds on, so that'll be one structural issue. I had it open yesterday, but it's a pain. There's a terrain. And I think that's a pretty nice rig. I think the frame rails are pretty daggone nice on it. It's, the bumper is karate chopped right here, so it shortened this side of the frame, but I think this side's good. So by the time this comes back out and dolly that frame will be nice. The hood up. See, the structure looks pretty nice from what I can tell. This should be a relatively easy repair. Mostly just bolting parts on it. Here's the nastiest place, right there. Is that right there? Which that's not bad. It's pretty easy to fix that. We got a little bit of, they opened the door into the, people are known for that in wrecks. Open that door and pinking it, which I don't blame them. I mean, they had a wreck. They went out. Okay, we all just found out. Oh. I showed this the other day, but I was trying to go a little bit slower today. This is what made this, to me, worth it. There's no bags out anywhere in this car. That's worth a lot of money as a repair shop. Now, is that junk? Seatbelt's junk? But they did mess the seatbelt up. Yay! But it's nice. Nice car. Alright, this thing is ready to come in the morning. And primer, seal, red base coat, and clear coat it. I'm going to shoot the flares, I think, on the same, at the same time. We'll go ahead and get that in the first coat of red, then we'll set the flares up. And we'll bulldog the flares and shoot them. We got the fender painted today. There it is. I got to buff a little bit, but it felt like it turned out pretty good. After we buff a little bit and put the flares on it. This thing is progressing. There's the flares. Get them ready. Yeah, I think they're ready. They're ready just to be wiped off and shot tomorrow. It's 4 o'clock here. I'm getting ready. The Jeep, I think we're selling, I think the Jeep is done tomorrow. The white Jeep out there. The guy's supposed to take it tomorrow. So, I guess time will tell.